As counterintuitive as it may sound, Israel is becoming a jiu-jitsu superpower. Israel's jiu-jitsu team won no less than 5 medals in the prestigious World Games, gold medals. And with each member of the delegation, they will correct me in a second, returning with a medal. I'm excited because we have the 2 champions here with us in the studio. Amir Boaran, coach of the Israeli National Jiu-Jitsu Team, and the champion herself, Meshi Rosenfeld, the Jiu-Jitsu world champion at your category. You will explain it all in a second. So congratulations. What a remarkable achievement. First things first, what is Jiu-Jitsu and what is this championship, those world games?
I talk about the world game. World game is the second biggest event in the world after the Olympic game. It's include all the not Olympic games. This year it was in Alabama, USA. The Israeli national team bring 5 fighters. We bring 7 medals, 5 in the
wow.
5 in the category and 2 in the open class. And we become the first Israeli best group in the group. So we take the first step, and this is history. We do history. It's the first time that 5 guys go to world game and come back with 5 medals. Jiu-Jitsu become one of the biggest sport in Israel, and now Meshi explained a little bit about Jiu-Jitsu.
So Jiu-Jitsu is actually a martial arts, and most of this is on the ground. A lot of choke and submission. The mission is actually the submission.
Okay.
We try to choke and do locks, leg locks or arm lock, like this.
Sounds aggressive, and you are so pleasant and gentle. But it's all sports, of course.
Yeah. It's everything, you know.
Yeah. So how, as you've been saying, Amir, it is paving its way towards Israeli consensus. How did you get to it?
So my story is a little funny. When I was 14, I did circus, and then my friend told me, "Oh, Meshi, you have to come with me to try MMA." And I came with him, and then I fell in love in the Jiu-Jitsu.
Wow.
So it's part of the MMA. I leave the Muay Thai and all this in the side, and I focused on the Jiu-Jitsu. And since then, I do it every day, all the day.
Wow! But what would you say? Meshi's story is definitely her own. But what can we attribute this greater trend to? Jiu-Jitsu becoming more popular.
Because Jiu-Jitsu bring a lifestyle. It's like a surfing. It's like a skateboard. It's not only martial arts. And a lot of people come because it's self-defense, but stay because the lifestyle. So it's very, you can see kids 4 years old, and you can see one guy 65 years old. You can see one guy from the army, and another is a lawyer. So it's not only a sport, it's not only martial arts, it's bringing a lifestyle. And the Jiu-Jitsu start to be very, very famous in Israel. The people love Jiu-Jitsu, and in the world is very, very strong, the Jiu-Jitsu. So now when we start to bring a lot of medal to Israel, and a lot of people start to know about Jiu-Jitsu.
And it rings some bells if you're familiar with the Israeli sports scene. This is more or less what happened with judo a few years ago. I would even say decades, right? Who would have thought that judo will be such a popular sport in Israel? Do you expect the same to happen with Jiu-Jitsu now?
We work so hard in Jiu-Jitsu, like 10 years. We put a lot of work with the federation and with Tayelet. Tayelet is the not Olympic sport. We put a lot of money in this, and we take new kids from young age, and we start to grow a lot, and we have a system. The system start to grow, and now we start to succeed. And Meshi talk about what she do. She fight in the category and in the open weight. So I think the people need to know what you do in this event.
So this competition was really crazy for me. It was amazing. These 2 days. In the first day, I competed in my division under 57 kilo, and I did 4 fights. I won all the matches, and I took
all the matches.
Yeah.
You need to win all the matches to
take the gold. Okay. Yes, and I took the gold. I cry a lot.
I can imagine.
And we sleep very late.
Yeah, we came back to the hotel very, very late.
And calling your parents here with the flipped hours, I'm sure.
They cry in Israel. I cry in Alabama. You know.
And the next day we have another fight.
Yeah.
Open division.
Wake up at 6 in the morning, and I went to the competition again. again, it was like the open class, so girls that weigh more than me, you know. I fight 57 and there's...
We have one girl 90 kilo.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, she's, I assume, strong, very strong. Yeah.
So I won there 3 matches. I had 3 matches and I won all these 3. And I took again the gold medal. It was really amazing 2 days.
So not just at the end of the first, but the end of the second, I can only imagine your mind and hearts exploding to try and comprehend the situation.
I think I am still in shock, you know?
And rightfully so. It's a remarkable achievement. I wish that you will stay a few millimeters above ground and continue to celebrate your achievements. It's truly is remarkable. And to you, Coach, well done.